All right, what's going on, guys? We are spraying today. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, doing the green up and, helping out one of the subscribers. I got a couple other subscribers that I've been helping, and, it's more rewarding. How many times do you want to keep watching someone spray their own lawn? Me personally, I can watch it because I'm weird, but yeah. But my yard has been neglected. I'm moving, as you saw in the greener video. If not, check that video out. It's pretty cool. And excuse me. And I've been neglecting my own lawn. And I lost all of April to moving and all that other stuff. And I'm not even fully moved out yet. I'm just like show ready, So we've been showing the house. But I've been living down the street, and it's the lawn's been neglected. So like this got away from me, the backyard. It got super long, and like it looked good. It's thick, but here, let me show you. I don't like when the lawn gets so thick or tall, and then now look at, we're starting to like the base of the plant is like not green. Like we're healthy, but it's I like it. I don't know. I want this lawn shorter. Back in the day, I was actually real mowing this stuff when after it first came in, and so I know that this stuff can get short, but it's just a little long. Plus, the missus liked it long for the kids, but I don't like it long. So we're bringing it down. I just chopped it down like in half. So I mean, we're a couple inches right now, and we're gonna get a spray on. And, to help fight the heat, we're going to put some hydrating down here. What I do back here, it's cool. I do split like whatever, fertilizers from front and back. Like the front, I do all Turf Titan. Back here, I like to do Simple Lawn Solutions because the bugs are bad. Back here, I'm close to the water. I don't like any overspray. If there's any kind of wind, I don't like any phosphorus being in there. And I really don't use phosphorus anyways, but to ensure what I'm using is phosphorus-free, I use Simple Lawn Solutions back here. And what we're going to do is, since I'm not watering as much because I'm not here every day, we're going to put some hydrating back here. So, and to help prevent any kind of disease, because, it's pretty brown down there, and it's like it's thick, so nothing is like getting down there. Or like it's not drying out, I guess you could say. I get nervous about that and disease, and we're going to spray for some disease. So we're going to make up a concoction, and while I make up the concoction, I'm going to explain to you as well about dormant seeding, because I did that, and man, it is the only way. It's the video that I just did over at Jack's house, that subscriber, that was basically dormant seeding. When I started his project, it was probably beginning of April before I left on my trip. And, we dethatched, we did it all. And we had a warm spell for like one day. And, hold on a minute here. We had a warm spell for one day, and we got out there, did it, and then it had snowed and rained on that thing, and then all of a sudden spring came in the beginning of May, and then the whole thing when everything grew, the trees, the flowers, the grass grew, and it came in perfect. And that's what I did on my lawn, and I've done that numerous times. So I'm going to mix up this tank, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did on my lawn and how well it turned out. All right, team, let's go over the potion that I'm going to make today, and it is phosphorus-free for the backyard. This right here, 15015. This is the 0025, and we got some micros. So, I really like this micro one. It's really good. I've always used that. But, big thing, no phosphorus. That's a big deal for me. And then also to protect us through the summer, we're going to be applying the Liquid Harvest fungicide. I know everyone uses that Quality Pro stuff. I've used it, but it's like I got to shop everywhere for all my stuff. Now it's just like I just go to Liquid Harvest. It's easy because I get all my no foam and my weed killers there, so it's like easy. And no foam's huge, just so you know. You guys should really look into that. But and then we have hydrating. So, and once again, I know you guys are like, oh man, Turf Titan. Yeah, my front and side are Turf Titan. The backyard is Simple Lawn Solutions, and it's kind of like I use fun stuff back there, you know, like every once in a while, because I don't overdo it back there. But anyways, I'm going to mix this up and tell you guys about Dormant seeding. So all of these are 4 ounces per 1,000. So we're doing 8 ounces per container. And then I already mixed up the hydrating in my Petra. And this is another thing too with this sprayer. I'm telling you guys, I had hip problems last year, like really bad. And I had full hip replacement in November. And I couldn't even carry a backpack sprayer. It was like I couldn't carry my kids or anything. So it's like this thing saved me. Like I was able to apply like a handful of times. I only put like a couple videos out last year because I couldn't walk. I couldn't cut my lawn. I had other people cutting my lawn. But we're back to healthy. But I won't ever not use something with the cart. And Petra has like my backpack sprayer that I did have the 4 gallon. That for smaller projects, I use that has a cart. This one is for my property because, you know, I have just like 5,500 square feet. This is 6.5 gallon. So I don't have to keep mixing up. It's got the big hose on there. So I'm not like hunkering down like on my back and like, you know, I don't know. I can just be free. It's really nice. And then coming up here, I'm going to be fixing up my parents' yard. And, you know, that one's a really big property. If you saw any of these other videos, like my Luba video, and, you know, it's just, it's monstrous. So, but, yep, 4 ounces of each of these. And then these are going by label rate. And I already have hydrating mixed in. So let me tell you, though, about some dormant seeding. So you can see here, I got hit with a fungus over winter. And, it was like super warm, wet, and you know, there was like fuzz all over the yard, and it was just terrible. And it smoked off a good portion of my lawn. And now it's springtime, everything's waking up, and it's looking like trash. So what I did to start off was we're dethatching first. I mean, 1, you assess the situation. 2, now we're going to dethatch. So I put the Scarfire on the Allet and was mobile with that, and really hacked up the lawn, you know. And after we give a good dethatch on the front and the side, it's like now we can see really what we're working with. And now I want to scalp it. So to get it down all the way down, you know, because I have a shortcut lawn, we scalp it. And for you guys that do long lawns, you know, like 3 inches or so like that, it's the same thing. You just like mow it down like as far down as you can to where like you're not freaking out. It might make it a little brown, you know, but mind you, this is in the springtime. The grass is still like, it's just coming out of dormancy. If not, it's still like semi-dormant. And so I really cut this thing down low. I mean, this looks like, I think I was doing like maybe like a 1/2 inch or something like that. After that, we now are ready for seeding. As I'm dethatching, I found a spot with grubs. Or grubs weren't in there, but grubs were there last season. Had no idea, or I don't know when the heck it happened because the grass is looking okay, but I ripped all that out. It was coming out so easy, so there's no root system, so that's grubs. We get that out of the way, and then this seed right here, this is from the YouTube channel Jesse Lawn Life. He came up with his own seed. It's supposed to be super dark. So we're giving that a shot. We're doing this whole overseed is with his stuff. So he gave me a couple bags of that, and we filled in the grub spot. And then after the grub spot, we're about ready to go on the whole lawn. You can see it's like bare dirt in the spots. There was like no grass. The stuff, honestly, I've had snow mold. This was not snow mold. This like attacked my whole lawn like really bad. Like it wasn't like how Connor Ward gets snow mold every year. This stuff was like different looking. I've had snow mold. I know what it looks like. And it was just fuzz all over. So we end up seeding everything. And then now I do the proper procedure. You know, we put the seed down. And then I went in the back. I got some dirt, threw some dirt down. And because now that I'm not going to be living here, we're putting up for sale. That was my garden soil, so that's like good stuff and it's clean. So threw that all over the front part, and then I also did the side yard as well. And then after, took a light rake to the front, and then kind of trying to settle it in there, you know, a little bit, get the seed all the way down there, mix it in with the dirt. Then after, I went and got my roller, and then I rolled the lawn to get it good seed to soil contact, plus we got the dirt mixed in. And then on the side, I put the dirt down. I put the seed, put the dirt down, and then instead of using the roller, I figured I would try my drag out and kind of spread that dirt evenly. And I went across the whole side yard with the drag, which I actually kind of liked better than using the roller and the rake. I like using the drag. That drag is fantastic. If you want to see it in action, here's my sand leveling video. That thing was awesome. So, but now the lawn sat like that. And now we are here. And take a look at the side. The side is absolutely amazing. But the big one was the front. And I mean, look at the front has healed. Just, it's amazing. It grew in with the lawn, and you didn't have to wait. I have not put any seed on this lawn except for in the spring, and everything is nice and full. It's just that the front, you can tell it's a little bit, there's some discoloration because I have not been here to water it. You still have to water it. So, but here's the concoction, man. We are ready to go. That is my bit on dormant seeding. I really think that you all should do dormant seeding. It is fantastic. And now we're gonna go mix this up. I got 2.5 gallons. I'm gonna go heavy because I'm gonna go heavy water, and I know it's gonna be diluted, but you know, I'm not watering the back, so this is like a little extra. Doesn't hurt. Plus this will give it a good mix here. So we got the propiconazole, everything else all in there. And now it is foaming up like crazy. So we'll just get rid of some of that. Just pour a little bit of that in there. It's amazing. You know, here, let me show you. You can't tell now, sorry, I was too slow. But this stuff like foamed like all the way up to the top, and I just want to see where we're at, because it looks like we're super full when we're not. And you just pour a little bit of that, and then it settles it all down. Really nice. All right. Favorite spraying spot right here. So I already sprayed it up front. You gotta let the fluids go through the hose, because it takes a lot longer with these ones. Opposed to like your backpack sprayer, the hose is like this long. This one is like 100 feet, so it's like takes a little while, so you gotta just sit there, and there's no point in watching that. But got the spray gear on, and let's spray. I will miss that if this place sells. So much better. Way better on the back, on the joints. And let's face it, if you're watching this video, you're probably a middle-aged man, if not later, because you're into lawn care, because there ain't no young bucks out there that are into lawn care. All right, after every spray, gotta throw the blazer in there. Just do a little dab. This is basically just like a concentrated soap. Just a little splash. Then give it a really good rinse. I'll fill the tank up. And then just let it run through the line back into here. Clear out the lines. And then I just spray it on the lawn. Because like really all it is just like a super duper dish soap. But it has some other properties in it we're not going to get into. you know, but it's just really good for your machines. You know, it clears out the tips, clears out the hose, cleans out the tank. You don't have any residue. It really just, it does a really good job for all my sprayers. That's it. Run it through the lines, spray it out on the lawn while I water it. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of water. She is thirsty. Gotta water all this stuff in, people. But yeah, you know, it's the hot time. It's hot season, so you guys got to get some of those your stuff with like higher potassium that's supposed to help with heat stress. You know, not a scientist. I just go by what internet says. So that, and then if you're trying to find phosphorus-free stuff, Simple Lawn Solutions got you covered there. And then you know, get your water retention stuff. I got hydrating I put in the back. I'm going to be putting hydro holder up front tomorrow, because I'm a hose dragger. I don't have enough pressure to run everything. So it's like, I got to do that, and then now I got to go to work. But yeah, and then get your fungicides down. It's time. You got to get those down big time. Start, doing intervals of that. And, you know, you can find all this stuff from Liquid Harvest over at Rural King. You know, if you've never been there, you should really go there. It's fun. They have like ducks, chickens, and just like all the fertilizer, all kinds of bird stuff. I'm a huge bird person too. I didn't tell anybody that, but now you know. But yeah, man, we're gonna be doing this tomorrow and that tomorrow. We'll get that all recorded. And you know, I want to do more vlogging. I've always wanted to vlog, and I felt that if I didn't have you guys watching, like a following of doing product reviews and trying to gain a following, that you guys would not even listen to what I have to say. And it's kind of like I had to wait till my lawn spoke for itself. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna start doing a lot more vlogging, getting a lot more of this in there, and a lot more talking headshots like this, and just explaining what I'm doing and how I do it. So all right, hopefully this helped you guys out, and subscribe to the channel, because we're gonna get crazy this season. Lots of renovations and lots of lawn content. I'll see you guys later.